Hey y'all, welcome back to Cason's Country Kitchen. Today I'm going to be doing a recipe that I got from Miss Brenda Gantt probably about 2 years ago, but I've never posted this. So it's Tennessee jam cake. So I'm going to start with, I got a stick of butter in here already. I'm going to add another one and I'm going to beat that up a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to add in 1 1/2 cups of granulated sugar. And let that cream together. It's going to be good, y'all. Okay, now I'm going to add in 4 eggs, 1 at a time. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And now I need to scrape down the sides of the bowl. Okay, now we're going to add in 10 ounces of strawberry preserves. Now, if you can find 10 ounces in a jar, get it. But I had to buy 20 ounces and just half that jar. Or it wasn't 20 ounces, it was 18 ounces, so I done a little bit more than half. Alright, I'm going to mix that up, y'all. Let me bring y'all closer where y'all can see down in there. Okay, now we've got to do our dry ingredients. Now, in here is 1 1/2 cups of White Lily all-purpose flour. It's the only kind of flour I use. It is the best flour. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And 1 teaspoon of ground cloves. So I'm going to tell y'all again. 1 1/2 cups all-purpose flour. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon nutmeg, 1 teaspoon cloves. Now I'm just going to mix this up just a little bit, just so it won't be clumpy in there. I didn't sift this because it was a fresh new bag, and White Lily, you really don't even have to sift it, in my opinion, but you can. I do when I make biscuits, but that's just about it. Okay, so I'm going to add this in there, a little at a time. Okay, let me scrape down the sides. that again. All right, now I'm gonna add in next little bit. This is a perfect example of a fall cake, y'all, because it's got all the fall spices. The three main fall spices is nutmeg, cloves, and cinnamon, and pumpkin pie spice, and regular pumpkin spice, and let's see, what's another one? Did I say nutmeg? Yeah. Allspice. Okay, now we're gonna slowly dribble in. Okay, now I'm going to put in 1 cup of buttermilk. Slowly. Just drizzle it in there. Okay, now I'm going to go through this bowl and scrape. Now, I am out of pecans. I need to order me some more. But it calls for some pecans. I think it's a cup or a cup and a half or 2 cups. But if you want some pecans or walnuts or something like that, you put some in, but I'm not putting any in. Mix that again. All right, now I'm going to take y'all over here. We're going to put it in our pans. Okay, y'all, I have 3 9-inch cake pans, and I'm not going to grease and flour it. I'm going to use baking with flour nonstick spray. I have tried Baker's Joy, and this Best Choice brand works better. Miss Peggy Tyson showed me this, and it is the best. I do it real good now. Okay. All right. Now here's our batter. It smells just like fall. So I'm going to put a little in there. And a little in here. And a little in here. I'll go back and add spatula amount full to each one until it's gone. Okay, y'all. Now I'm going to bake these at 350 degrees for about 25-30 minutes. And I'll be back when they're done. Okay, y'all. We fixed to make the icing. So I have got 1 stick of butter. I'm going to put this. I got this. That was my granny's Salad Master boiler. I don't even make that anymore. So if you ever find a piece of Salad Master, buy it. All right, 1 stick of butter, right there. 1 cup of packed brown sugar. 1/4 cup of evaporated milk or sweet milk. All right, so I'm going to put that butter in there. And I'm going to let that melt. When that's melted, I'll come back. All right, y'all, that butter is melted. Now I'm going to add in the brown sugar. If it'll come out. Let me get y'all closer where y'all can see. I'm going to stir that up. This is the same way you make caramel. And now I'm going to add in the evaporated milk. So this is a stick of butter, a cup of brown sugar, and a fourth a cup of evaporated milk. And you let it boil for like 1 minute. So I'm gonna let that come to a boil. And then after it comes to a boil, well, it's boiling now. So I'm gonna start my timer for a minute. And my cakes have got about 10 seconds left, so let me get them out. Okay, y'all, this boiled for a minute. Look at it. Now I'm gonna take it off the eye and let it cool for 10 minutes. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna make the icing for this. Now here's our caramel that's been cooling for 10 minutes. And I'm gonna put half of a thing, half a box of powdered sugar. So that's, I think a box is 3.5 cups. So just whatever half of 3.5 is. Well, can't open it, y'all. All right, so I'm just gonna eyeball half of this bag. That's probably half. Let's see. I think so. Now we're gonna take our whisk, and I spilled some. We're gonna take our whisk and mix this up. Okay, y'all, I forgot to put a little vanilla extract in there, so I'm gonna put just a little dash. Okay, here's our cooled cake. I've got it on cake pan. I'm gonna put just a little thin layer, because this didn't make that much icing, y'all. I'm gonna take my offset spatula and run it across here. Well, that wasn't enough. Let me get just a little bit more. This is gonna be good with some coffee or some milk or anything. Y'all can make this, invite you a friend over, and y'all can have cake. All right, I'm gonna do just a thin layer because I still got to do it on the sides. All right, now I'm gonna take this one, and this one cracked in the middle. So I'm gonna try my best to get it off this plate. Look at there, y'all. Look at there. Does that to me every time. That's all right. It's still gonna be good. I'm just gonna lay this cake on there. And did it crack a little bit? Yes, but is it still gonna be good? Yes. All right. I'm gonna put just another dollop of icing on there. All right, let me get the last layer. All right, y'all, here's the last layer, and it's stuck too. That's all right. I'm gonna plop that down on there. This is a little cake, y'all, but oh, it's gonna be good. All right, let me get the, oh, I just spilled some of that icing, y'all. All right, let me get the rest of this icing, and I'll be back. Don't that look good, y'all? Let's cut a piece. All right, y'all, there's my cake. Don't that look good? And I'm having black coffee with it. Y'all enjoy, and don't forget to bless it.